Hi, we're live at the European Championship. The first round is going to start shortly. So the game we are going to show is between Martin Wolff with black. Playing against Ermanno Bozzali from Bulgaria. We'll also have Sebastian Grob joining us a little bit later for a quick interview. He's actually the tournament organizer and also the one of the players, so he has a bye first round. It's a 11-player round robin for this European Championship. So he's gonna join us a little bit later to discuss. So here we have a Wolff player doing something similar in this system with two knights and the exterior. It usually favors red when both players are playing it, because the red has the extra 1.5 points, so it's this system is pretty solid for both players. There isn't that much of a imbalance created. So if black wants to do something, he should like that's what the computer is suggesting, to open. He should open the lane for the rook and try to do something quickly. If he doesn't, then the game can get pretty stalled fairly quickly. And then if there isn't that much tactic available, it becomes very good for red, who can just go to point scoring. Okay, so one of the players finally opens one of the rook file, which is what you want to do in that position. Now black should do it as well. Another possibility, which is sometimes used, is to do something like this, like advancing both advisor, putting the king there, and then your knight will go there and there, which once again is something very solid, but not necessarily very ambitious. And usually for black, you start with the advantage of 1.5, so you're trying to like play much more aggressively to try to compensate for that point disadvantage. Okay, so Martin has played his cannon over there. So yeah, so it's starting pretty slowly. It looks like both players are actually copying one another. Well, red is kind of doing a mirror view of what Cho is doing here. Still, it's very solid. As I said earlier, black needs to be a little bit more active if he wants to get some pressure. He starts with the 1.5 disadvantage. He should try to bring a rook in the actions, like either like moving the pawn and then like getting his rook on the 5th file, or maybe even that way through the b file and go up and like try to attack one of these pawns. I think you should wait to see, like if red goes this way with this pawn, then this one is not that weak. But if he goes the other side, then this pawn is probably going to be the weakest of the two and the point of attack for Cho. So this is something to keep an eye on as to where black should be aiming for. Okay, so there was a few move played. So red went like this, black as well. This was played, that, and then just red just moved this rook forward to red is actually the one more aggressive in that setup. So also Sebastian just joined me here. So you can move it a bit closer. All right, so you can present yourself if you want.
What are they doing?
So yeah, so you can see the game. So this is Sebastian Grob, as I was saying earlier. He's the organizer of this European Jangi tournament. And how long have you been playing Jangi?
For about 1.5 years now.
Okay.
So not that much.
Okay. You play other games? Chess games?
Chess not. I play Baduk.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you're a strong
Not
Baduk
really.
player? No.
Low single digit Q, maybe up to Dan level.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay. Not bad. And what about Jangi?
Oh, I'm really bad. Like basically everybody here.
Okay.
But that's one of the nice things with it. Like the level is rather close to each other. So if you just start playing, you still
I think
you can win some games.
okay.
It's not that bad. If you have any experience with a chess-like game,
Yeah.
I think you can do quite well at the moment.
Yeah, so I think the favorite must be Fabian
Yes,
and Jeremy.
yes.
Yeah. So we'll see which of the two.
I think Fabian is like the one we have here in Germany, but actually has a rough idea of what he's doing.
All right. So. Yeah. So now, that's what I was talking about the game earlier. So black here. So when you're playing that opening with the both knight starts on the exterior side and both red and black does that, I think you with black needs to be very aggressive in the beginning because it can get very stalled.
Yeah, but I feel like it's very hard to become very aggressive with one on more, right?
Well, so that's why not many player plays it. So like if red goes with the 2 exterior knight, well, black will usually like flip at least one of his elephant and knight because that position, now it's going to be very hard for black to create something out of it. Like it's very draw-ish, and like if it's draw, then red's going to win on point. So that's why, like, if you play this, then you need to create something really. Because I used to play that at some point, but like I would do something where I would bring my elephant in the middle very, very quickly.
Yes.
And then like lift a rook. Yeah. And then attack one of his partner, but like you have to do it very, very quickly.
Yes, versus one on Ma as black, I usually just play Mesa.
Okay.
So elephant on the middle of the palace, because nobody here knows how to do anything about it, and it's a bit less familiar for them, so it's easier to get that attack. But
play this one, which I really don't like. Because I'm not sure how he's going to activate that rook now. Because he basically blocked the path.
I mean, maybe he wants to activate one elephant first. Elephant, then trade for one pawn and get this infiltration, but doesn't really do anything, right?
Yeah, the computer didn't like it either.
You will get used to it, yeah.
He really did, because it was like before that it was equal, and then it gave almost a full point, half a point to red after he played this one, because you're just. I just don't see what he's gonna do with it, because it like that was the quickest way to try to do something was to lift his rook on this file, and he just blocked the path to it. So okay, there was another few. So here, what did red play after that? Okay, he brought his cannon here, and then black is pushing this down here.
Yeah, people seem to like pushing pawns a bit more than they should.
Well, there's no going back. That's the thing. That's the thing about pushing a pawn. you
like when I first showed this game to some people, I told them, because we also push pawns a lot. Yeah. It's like pushing once probably is alright. In a lot of cases, pushing twice probably is. If you don't have a reason, then it's a bad idea. Because a lot of them are coming from chess or shogi, and they just push pawns.
Where you're trying to get the territorial advantage. But
like there are some people that I've seen in Germany, for example, one is always pushing as black, on his first move is pushing the side pawn. He
needs to be punished a few games, and after that he's gonna stop doing it.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably, if there wasn't like passing is a loss as black immediately, it probably would be worse than passing. Because you don't do anything other than making it harder to defend the pawn in any way.
Yeah. It's very rare that pushing the side pawns does anything.
Yeah, after the rook is out, sometimes you can do it to make it move once or something.
Okay, play this one, which I also don't like. Like, the difference here is that this knight here doesn't have any square to go to, so that's why it's better to move it. This one, at some point you're going to be able to push the pawn, and then your knight might have some square to go.
Yeah, or even if that's the side where you might, in some cases, want to put it back.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. Like your guards on the left side. So your king is a little bit more
Yes.
less protected on this, so like you shouldn't move your knight away from him.
Yeah, you might want to put it on f2 later, maybe.
Yeah. So I don't see any any good thing about moving that knight instead of the other one, basically. So yeah, I really like red here. Well, yeah, especially with the bonus point. The black has a difficult task ahead of him.
And yeah, bring the elephants out like the engine says, doesn't look too stupid.
Yeah, no. Elephant, rook. Yeah, I think it's very easy to play with red at this point. Like black just doesn't have anything. Yeah, you can bring this elephant, the other one, the rook, everything.
The one attack with the horse is blocked by the rook already. You can't put it on f6.
Oh, here, yeah, it's also the cannon.
Oh yeah, the cannon is also there. But it might not stay there, who knows.
But yeah, so even like this knight, he doesn't have any square really. Maybe he wants to go there, but I don't know. But it's very ambitious to try to go this way, and then I don't know where. It doesn't have that much other square to go to afterward. Even if you end up here.
I mean, even if you go there and kick out the rook, he might even be okay to just ask if he wants to try one, right?
He's just gonna move the rook here, and then what do you do?
I mean, you could even ask like to b6, right? With the rook, and just ask, do we trade them now?
Oh, trading the rook? No, that I don't like, because that rook doesn't have anything. Like that's your active rook, and this one is pretty much not doing anything. So I wouldn't do this. Okay, so he's playing the computer move. Then black moved like this, and he brought his rook here, and then black is completely out of ideas and pushes the pawn there, which is oof. Yeah, black is in real trouble here. What's doing that song? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what. Like, yeah, red has so many options here. You can like move the cannon on the side, attacking the rook. Like, the rook is gonna have some trouble. Even like red can like attack. Like bring both cannon and like try to trap the rook or something.
Yeah, but you have one pawn too many, right?
You know, but after that, it's like you're basically threatening to go it like this. And it's gonna be very hard for black to defend. Yeah, Martin is in trouble here. I think he's the most experienced player of the two, but...
Who was he playing?
Ermanno.
Oh, okay.
The Bulgarian.
Ah, yes,
player.
yes. I played like couple
Representing
games with him.
Bulgaria.
That was
Yeah.
very weird because we were just playing some games next to a Xiangqi tournament. So we had like 40 minutes plus Fischer time, and that felt very weird for Xiangqi. Yeah. But Martin can.
Okay, so
who was it? Was it Carsten or
the who?
who's playing black?
Black is Martin.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this one. Not sure I like that much. He's attacking the wrong rook. I think that one was much more vulnerable than this one.
But this one at least you tell him that he has to take back the move he made.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a choice here. He should just move the rook. Yeah, that's what he did. And what did happen? So he played this one and then red.
The cannon went back.
Yeah, you put the cannon back.
Cannon back and then pawn takes pawn and takes pawn.
Okay, yeah, it's not that bad. Is he gonna take the pawn and try to defend? Yeah, I think at this point that might be the best option for black. Just take the pawn and yeah, that's what he did. Like if red, because now red has to go quickly. I think. Like just try to take advantage of his better piece placement, because if he doesn't do anything, then like black has a pawn more here. So red has to go very, very quickly to take advantage of his like superiority in development. But like this type of like you have to be. It's one of the game where, like Yuanqi, like when you have the initiative, you cannot really wait. Like in other games, when you have like some type of advantage, you can sit on it. But in Zhangyi, it's much more dynamic than other games. So you have to like really press.
But then again, there are some situations where stuff like tempo just doesn't seem to matter at all. Sometimes where you just like maneuver your cannon around and take like 5 moves to get it to where you want it to be. And
it depends.
Yeah.
But in that type, like when now red has a disadvantage in scoring, so black like made up his
playing the elephant out doesn't really does look quite nice, right?
Yeah, the elephant. He played this one, which I don't think is very good.
And what do you do to the elephant? You basically have to move.
Well, if he plays elephant there, then
you have to move your rook, right? Or protect the check in some way.
Yeah, we can look at it. So if you play elephant there, then you cannot move the rook up because he will lose the. So he has to go back to protect the elephant.
Yeah, but then can't you just give it a check?
Yeah, you can. The knight's gonna go back, but still, it's very bad. Like basically, you go check, take,
and then
check,
knight back.
The knight back.
And now it's pinned.
And then you bring the other knight, and I
and
think
you
there's
even
no
have the
defense.
fork. Yes,
It's like you bring the other one, but then he brings the other knight. It's very painful for black in that position. So, but he missed this one, so black just went back. I take, yeah. And yeah, that looks nice. The rook here. Threatening to take, basically threatening take back, and then you have the discovery check winning back the rook.
Yeah.
That's what he's playing. So is Martin going to see the little trick? There was two moves that were played before though. So here he played this one first. So he attacked the pawn.
I feel like it could really be better notations than for Chinese.
Yeah, maybe.
But maybe I'm just too used to go.
Yeah, so that was he basically that was very strong to do it right away. Here, putting the rook there was better. Now he attacked the pawn first, but then by doing it that way, then he has knight there defending everything.
Yes, because you can move the cannon away with tempo.
Yeah. So he went here. And now, yeah, black is okay.
But you really want to develop the rooks at some point. Right?
Well, that's what he's trying with this. Which...
But if you're fine...
Well, he's trying to, like, go back. Even if you give up 2 pounds for the...
Yes.
It's not that bad. And at the end, also, you have this. Knight going there. So you would have a fork.
If everything goes bad, you can still trade rooks on the left side.
So he played this one here, which is it's just giving up an elephant. Yeah.
Or you can move it on.
Well, if you protect it with the other elephant here, then this knight can go here. Then you attack the cannon, you attack the...
Yeah, but just moving the elephant out.
Oh, now?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing, but...
It looks a bit weird.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Spend the moves to do that, but...
That's what he did, but then...
Yeah, now
now your rook is developed, and...
You have one check.
Well, your rook is trapped. Is it trapped? No,
no, you can move your elephant away with check, and then you have fields.
He has to do that, right?
He did, no.
He hasn't played it. Well, he has to. That's the only move. Yeah, he's playing it. Yeah, of course. He has to. He could resign if not. So, this one probably is gonna...
Horse also.
Or horse. But horse I don't like, because right away he's gonna go attack it with the rook, and then... Oh, he played with the horse. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, and the engine agrees with you. But it's still rather even.
Yeah. Well, black has a extra pawn. Yeah, I really don't like, because not only that now you have to defend the knight.
So the engine with the colors, does it say black is blue or is white blue? I never know with the
now it's the correct one. So the white is blue.
Okay.
So now, like, it's saying that white is winning. Which makes sense because he has a pound more. But yeah, I really, because now you have to trade the rook. Like, here you had a really a good advantage.
Yeah, and then you just win the elephant afterwards as well, right?
Probably, but just like pushing this here, and then like at some point your knight is gonna go somewhere attacking the cannon. Your rook is now very strong. Like, yeah, I really don't like that.
What rule set is this using? Is this using with counting and stuff, or is it not? Because I know that fairy stockfish has different rule sets that can be used.
Yeah, it's just with the with the big chang and the counting. I think it's. Oh, that's very bad. What did he played this one?
So he can move the horse away afterwards.
Well, it's just.
But it's hanging anyways, right?
Yeah, it's hanging, and now he's gonna lose this one as well.
Okay.
It's a terrible blunder. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we just gave up a knight and a cannon in 2 moves.
Yes.
Yeah, and here. I think.
No.
Yeah.
Basically, the rook is hanging
We're
as
waiting for
well,
the.
right?
We're waiting. Well, he can go back.
Yeah, but if he doesn't do that, then it's.
It's gonna be very.
He has to move it to that space, otherwise it's gonna, right? Oh no.
It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Well, it's protected by the cannon, so it's.
So you just take the elephant, right?
But still, it's very, very, very bad. Oh, he just played a worse move. Now there's mate and. Oh, no. Now he can take with the. The cannon can take this one. Yeah, exactly. That's what he played.
So he practiced a bit after our games.
Oh, you played with him yesterday?
No, not yesterday. I played with him like. I don't know when it was.
So you
it was a bit ago. We played like 6, 7 games.
So you think there's been a good improvement since?
I would say. I mean, he wasn't that bad before. He has some shogi experience.
Okay.
So he can calculate. But he really, really crumbled.
There was it just finished with an illegal move. Try to play here.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter at this point anyway, right? I mean, you do an illegal move to give up, right? You move the king outside of a palace.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's the end of round 1. Some people are.
Yeah.
So we have 1 viewer.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Can go over and enter the first results.
Okay.
I sent you Google Docs with standings.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'm gonna share it.
I need to record the points now.
Okay, and it's gonna go live. Okay, perfect. All right, great. Hello, Jerry. Yeah, the first viewer. We have 1 viewer now. Okay, I'm gonna share gonna be sharing the standing. I'll be taking a short break before the round 2. Thank you, thank you. So it looks like it's the first game that ended. Okay. All right, so I'll take a break and I'll be back for round two. Okay, so round 2 is going to start shortly. The game we will be showing is Otto Jorg with black against Fabian Fichter, which might be the strongest European player with red. There was a surprise in round 1, so Jeremy lost. He got checkmated against Karsten Offert, so it's the first surprise of the tournament. So we'll see how that impact the rest. So Yue is going to join me. He's the one with the bye this round. He's the one of the biggest organizer of multiple like Jangi, Chanchi, Shogi tournament in Europe. He's been playing for decades all these games. So the round 2 is going to start shortly. Let's see what openings the players are going to choose. So red chooses first, which is Fabian in this case. He stays like this with the... Oh no, he decides to switch. Is... horses and knight. It's the other way around. So it's this one that's changing thing. Alright. So it's going to be black with the 2 horse on the exterior against 1 horse on the exterior. And the UA is here. Okay. Just taking a picture.
So you're streaming?
Yes, it's live.
Interview? Yeah, okay.
No, we're gonna talk.
We can talk because when we talk later about junk in Europe, it's better to do it separately, right?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Hi guys, whoever is going to be with us. Maybe we should tell yo.
Okay. Well,
maybe you can give the details where to.
So it's been posted on the Facebook group and also on the Pie Chess group.
Oh, Frank Röhrkamp is coming. You don't know him? He's the head of the European Shogi Federation.
Okay.
So he's coming by and just have maybe you will have an interview with him too.
Okay, great. So
okay, guys, this is new for me. Oh, there's the camera. How to get into the camera better?
I just turned it a little bit. No, you.
Okay.
No, you.
All right.
Come
closer to you.
Yeah, like this. It's fine. Okay.
Hi, guys.
So, yeah, this game we're showing is Otto against Fabian. So what did you do first?
Otto against Fabian.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think Fabian is... At the beginning of the tournament, I would say he was co-favorite with
Fabian.
Yeah, Fabian was co-favorite with Jeremy, but now Jeremy just got upset last round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lost against Carsten.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you know Carsten, you know Jungle.
Yeah.
No, Xiangqi.
Xiangqi, yeah. But yeah, he lost.
He lost against Carsten.
Yeah. So now Fabian becomes the clear favorite because of that result.
Well, I know Carsten. This is already for him a great achievement.
Huh?
I mean, already. I got trapped with one of the oldest trap Junkie has to.
So who are you playing?
Against Tim. I know Tim because he's stronger than me in Xiangqi. I know that. And he told me that he plays Junkie basically every day. Yeah, so he's but only on Dr. Junkie. Yeah. Only on that. But it's still, if you get, he's fourth queue now there, and he told me he was higher on his first account. They closed his account, or he couldn't get, I don't know what the story is about. He will tell you more when he's here, because it's kind of interesting to see his experiences with that particular app. But again, he's not a bad player at all. Yeah, so and he played very simple moves, which I was not on the board. Definitely not. Yeah.
Oh, now Black's made a big mistake. Otto, he's down the road.
Otto is basically still a beginner.
Yeah, exactly. He moved his rook up, and now he's stuck in there.
Here we go. The thing is that the North Koreans, they showed me a variation where they gave a rook for a cannon, and said, "Well, that's fine." I can't remember the. Yeah. But let's see.
Yeah, it's pretty much finished. You just need to go back with
not a game.
With this cannon. It's finished.
Oh, Carsten won against. Oh, good. This is a great achievement. I'm glad for German Junkie, right?
Okay. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. So you're organizing Jungie, Chanchi, Shogi.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Every type of chess.
Well, not every type, no. But we did Makruk as well.
Oh yeah.
And Shatranj.
Okay.
The original chess variation from the Arabs, Arab world.
Yeah.
There was in Hamburg. You have a lot of different because Hamburg has an harbor, and you have a lot of different consulates. What is it called? I mean, from other countries, they're embassies, but the smaller ones, not the big main embassies, but you will have a lot of small embassies in Hamburg, due to obvious reasons, to get the trades done. Yeah, and we have one from Tunisia. Tunisia was sponsoring pretty much. I mean, they gave us €300 every year just for trophies, and they love to have us, so we played Shatranj. But she died. The lady who organized that died, probably of COVID, and so then our connection was cut off. Yeah. So that's basically what I try. And you can laugh.
He hasn't played it. He hasn't taken.
He didn't.
He didn't take the free rook.
Huh? He didn't.
No. So Fabian just plays elephant there,
giving him the edge.
Not giving him the, but at least
it's kind of.
It's still good for red. It's still
of course
better because the rook
needs two moves.
He
needs to free himself.
At least he's not losing and straight up.
Gosh.
Oh, but now okay. Now he needs to take it.
Otherwise, it would be very embarrassing. Now, well, maybe he has other plans. He doesn't go for the.
But it's a free rook.
Yeah, but he doesn't go for the free rook. Not net.
Yeah, you just need the cannon there.
For a cannon. Oh, I got nervous, really. Frank Grob come in, and my poster's not here.
So maybe he doesn't want to do the repetition. So here he played this, okay?
Okay.
He played this one. But so
how do you call him? Jerry? How do you call him? The opponent of Fabian.
Otto?
Otto, yeah. No, Otto is the last name.
Ah.
Not the first name. Jorg is his first
so
name.
his name
Check
is
it. Jorg Otto.
Is Jorg, yeah.
Jorg, yeah.
Jorg Otto. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So he played
like George, right?
So if you played this, okay?
Yeah.
Then black needs to go like this.
Yeah. No,
then you go with the knight.
The whole thing, yeah.
You go with the knight because.
Yeah. Is it much?
And then if he goes back.
Yeah. You got both, the same thing.
Then you go with the knight again.
Yeah. Going back with the soldier. So
like he goes like this.
And then with the elephant.
And then you just put
bye
the
bye.
elephant.
And now you say bye bye.
Yeah.
Well, at least I get two.
No, you just get one.
Just one?
Yeah, you cannot get two.
No?
Well, if you take with the rook here, he brings back his knight.
Hang on a second. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Tuck. I was talking, thinking of.
So we'll go back to the game.
Takes. Gosh.
Yeah. So we played. Yeah. This, then played this one.
Okay, I would love to tell about
the broadcast. Yeah.
Yes, sir. At least the details.
Yeah, I can write it in the
hang on. I will tell
in
you.
the European Championship. I can put the.
You mean our website? Or what
the WhatsApp, yeah. I can put the link.
Website I was talking about. Let's see. That's Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no worries.
And I will put this on our, it's called a Junkie in the North, right? That's among plenty of players, right? That's
okay, so there's a few moves that were played here. Okay, so he protected this pawn here because it was attacked by the rook, and then Fabian just take it here. So you think he's just like giving him a chance? Is that?
no.
Or you just didn't see it that he was winning?
Well, yeah,
Fabian.
I mean, who that he couldn't see it? No, that's
No,
not
but
Fabian.
is that like, would he be someone that like just because he knows Otto is beginner? Like, would he give him a chance, or
maybe he's thinking, my position is already good enough. Look at his rooks, right? They're working. Otto's rooks are basically out of the game. Maybe stuff like that. Yeah. And there was at least a little chance if he goes with that route. In the middle, something could have happened, but I don't see it. I don't see it either. No. Since Fabian is a safety player, he never takes risks, right? He tries to avoid risk at all costs. And he plays slowly. He really takes his time, and maybe he said, "Well, but I'm not Fabian. I would have taken the other route without thinking."
Okay.
It's streaming, right?
Yeah, it's live right now. We have 2 spectators at the moment.
Oh, we have? I mean, if you get this into Korea, right? That would be great, wouldn't it?
Okay, so you push the pound.
I mean, basically you're doing the same thing like the guy from foosball. He just showed up. He came from professional. Yeah, he went to Hamburg as well in 2000 and I think it was in 2006 or 8 for the European Amateur Championship, and he showed up with his equipment, which was, I mean, he must have had a background coming from the media, basically, and he was commenting on a lot of games, and now he's established. Yeah, now he's the voice of foosball. Yeah, stuff like that, and especially the details. You know that he knows about foosball. That's you can feel.
You still play?
No.
I think the last time I played was
reasonable.
Back when I came to Hamburg.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But
was like that.
But we
3
cannot.
Years ago.
Yeah. But we cannot talk about foosball now. We have to talk about Jungi.
Only Jungi.
Well, it's up to you. I'm open to many topics.
We can talk about anything.
Yeah. Okay. You can talk about anything. Let's see. Streaming European Jungi.
Okay.
A second. And then they have to watch that game. Those spectators.
The spectators are watching this game.
They're still here.
Yeah. We have 3 now.
I cannot believe this.
3 spectators. It's going up.
Interesting.
So,
I would love to see if they are from Korea or something.
So what is your favorite type of chess?
No, I will not answer that question.
Why?
Look, what is better? A banana, a peach, an
peach.
ananas?
That's a very easy question. A peach is much better than a banana. That's
of course
easy
it's
question to
it's
answer.
bullshit. Of course not. No, sometimes, I mean, my most favorite is the ones I know most about. That is still Xiangqi. I mean, I'm sitting next to a guy who beats me even in Xiangqi, but this is the game I love the most because I don't have to think much anymore. If someone challenges me, I would rather take the Xiangqi route. Yeah, because that's the hardest game I can give you. And chess is probably the lowest compared to the guys, the standard of the world standard. Chess is probably the lowest. But as far as loving a game, I mean, I play chess every day.
Oh yeah? Is it the first one you learned, chess?
Yeah,
chess?
Yeah, sure. And the second one is I took up on Go for 10 years. And then I figured I have no talent. I have simply no talent for that.
At Go? Yeah, it's not the same.
It's not the same thing.
Part of the brain, I think.
Well, one of my best friends, he plays both are on a decent level, and so it's possible to play both.
Yeah, it's possible, but I think I don't think the players that are I don't think there's many top players that are good at chess related and also Go.
It's
at the top play. I don't think it's the same part of the brain. That makes you good.
I mean,
Go
is
makes you good at chess related things.
I mean, Go is much harder to calculate, really much harder, and you play shogi as well. Shogi is probably the hardest to calculate, most likely. But all games are almost equally. No, Go is definitely, in my opinion, definitely the hardest part. But I don't have talent for that. I figured, so I stuck on a pretty low Q level, and then there was a tournament when you play 2 versus 2, right? That's what you. It's like Backhouse, but it's not Backhouse. It's you just play 2 versus 2 on one board, and you're not supposed to talk at all.
Okay.
So no hints, because the stronger player will always get the hint of that at the edge, and so you're not supposed to, and that makes really fun. It's really fun. I played this with all the chess types. It's like football, playing with 2 versus 2. Makes a lot of fun, and of course it's a frustration as well. It's frustrating if your opponent or if your partner doesn't see the checkmate in 3 or something. Yeah, it's very frustrating. On the other hand, but I like it. And what did I want to say? We played Go. There was a tournament I played with my brother-in-law, and he's a 3rd dan in Go. So we played, and I did not understand what was going on. Why didn't we give up? Yeah, it was a situation where I said, why do we continue to play? We are way behind. Why in the world do we play? And all three of, my partner and the opponents, they were still thinking. It was still not. There was nothing which was wrong. Yeah, they continued a game which I thought is completely lost. And then there was it's called the cut. I could cut either to the right side or to the left side, and then I cut to the left side, and all of them are, all of them, all of a sudden, the tension was gone, the game was decided, and I still didn't get it. And then my brother-in-law explained to me, Uwe, what's the topic here? What's the story here about this game? And I said, I don't get it. Look, it's called freedoms. Yeah, you have to count the freedoms. Yeah, that's a term of Go. And if you have only one freedom, then you will lose the whole group. If you have 2 freedoms, the group will survive. That's the term in the Go. And I said, well, look at the whole board. There's always. And he said, yeah, look a little further. And then I realized, only one freedom. The whole board was only covered by groups who had only one freedom. So they were all dead. And everyone on the board understood that particular, but me. So I gave up. I said no.
So that was your last?
Yeah, it was my last one. And I always love to play against beginners and tell them, the rules, blah blah. And I teach sometimes at the school. I have to teach Go there, and I love that because that is easy going, but not on a tournament level. No.
So Black was finally able to move his rook out. See?
I cannot believe
his rook just moved out. So now he activates his rook.
Yeah, but
still a little bit late, but at least he was able to
had some action. There's some action here.
Get out of there.
Yeah. But it's Red's move now. So he will lose the elephant.
Well, I think he's going to push the pawn because
but you see,
Black was he could have taken that knight there with his elephant. That was the other thing he could have done.
What's the last move of Black?
He moved his rook up.
Okay, well he wanted. Oh, he was chasing. Okay.
Yeah, he's chasing, but now Red is
the chase will stop.
blocking that elephant here.
And even here, now. It's bad to not to take the. Well, is it not good to take the elephant on F4? It's slow, right? It's slow.
Well, you giving up the side pawn.
Yeah. So I got it.
Elephant also is not that.
Not that much of.
Well, your own elephant, you're gonna lose your own elephant and maybe, or this pawn. The black position is not
desperately lost.
right. Yeah, pretty much. Now he's down 2 pounds, and yeah, he's down 2 pounds at the moment. So,
yeah, that's enough for Fabian. He just thinks in that way.
yeah.
It's that's. Well, I mean, you're a chess player, you know. Just one pawn will do. So that's him, too.
Yeah.
It's a tricky. It's a tricky topic. Pawns in jungle. I mean, it's really tricky topic. It's.
Well, you can win by points. So it's.
And what I mean is, in chess, I know more about the options. Yeah, pawns on have the power. Or I remember I won one game against Ermanno, who plays here too, with my very last pawn, and not even having the pawn in the palace. Yeah. It was just the pawn almost destroyed all options of my opponent. One single pawn.
So he took the pawn.
He did.
Yeah. Now, so that.
Since he took the elephant,
and then Fabian took the pawn. So now Fabian has 3 pounds for an elephant.
Mm-hmm.
And
nice
the
trade.
initiative. Now it's very hard because black cannot really move his cannon because the cannon is protecting the other cannon. So
yeah.
Now red is gonna can probably go like this next move and attack the knight.
He moved the no. Did he move the cannon? No. Did he?
Oh yeah, he moved the
cannon. So the game is over.
Yeah.
It's not even a check. It's not even a check.
Now it's
game over.
Yeah.
Gosh. But I lost similar my last game, my first game.
You lost to Otto?
No. To 10. 10.
Okay. Yeah, now it's
Ouch. I guess he wanted to see check with the rook. Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty much over.
And when this is over, your camera is on that particular game, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna switch.
No, okay. No.
Gonna tell them to come after that.
All right.
So we can look a little bit with the winner. I can sit down with the winner can come and we can look a little bit.
Now he even loses his elephant.
Well, it's gonna be mate soon. So I moved here.
Yeah, he moved there.
So now red can take the knight, threaten mate.
Won't. It's Fabian. He won't.
He's gonna take the knight, I think, and it's threatening mate in 1 as well.
Okay.
I think he's gonna take it.
Well, tell the subscribers here where is the mate in 1.
Well, once he takes it, then red is threatening to bring the other rook here and do mate.
And there's nothing he can put in between.
Well, he's going to have to open, move his guard so that his king is, but still it's going to be mate in 2 or 3 moves. There's not many moves left here. Can maybe sacrifice to try to survive a little bit longer, but
yeah, he can come back with a cannon.
oh wait, there's some. So that's one of the things. There is the. Okay, so Fabian, maybe he was scared of the big jack.
Oh.
So on this one, maybe black could have gone check here. Or check here.
That's what was his plan anyway, I'm pretty sure. Going for the bit charm.
But still, the knight protects here, so it was not... So he didn't take that. So red just moved here. Like this. Like
to get everything out of the game, any threat whatsoever. Yeah, that's Fabian. That's Fabian, not taking risks.
And black, what did black play? He brought the other rook here. And now Fabian took it. Now we're in the maiden, not that many moves.
Certainly I would have loved to cover another game, but okay, that's how it is. The good thing is, even if you have weak players, right, but passionate about it, because he's passionate about it. No question about it. He came 3 times now.
Otto, yeah.
Yeah, and he will Jorg, and he will Otto. He has already made.
Now it's mate in 1.
Okay.
Can you spot it?
Yeah. The $5 question here.
Oh, he chose a mate in 2.
With the other one.
Well, now it's mate in 2 because he can he can put the cannon there. Cannon there, so it's not mate in 1.
Yes. He's doing it, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, okay. Alright, it's made.
It's fascinating. Fabian took up on Jorg not long ago and already got the title, right? And we don't have weak players in Germany.
When did he start playing?
3-4 years ago,
okay.
Maybe. Not really long ago.
Yeah, I played for a while.
You played.
Maybe 1 year.
Does it stop here? Did it stop? No, the
No.
stream will continue?
Yeah, it continues.
Okay.
It continues. At some point, I'm gonna wait for Fabian. If you can
Well,
tell Fabian, tell him to come here.
I will.
And then I'll pause it until the next round. After that, once Fabian comes here. I'm gonna review the game with Fabian and then take a break until round 3. Fabian, the big winner is here.
Well,
We had questions.
I would have liked the game to be smoother.
Well, did you were giving him chances, or you just didn't see that you were winning a rook at move 4? Or
Was I? Because when I moved the cannon to
Like
attack
this,
the rook,
here.
I didn't see how I
So
win the rook.
well, it's like this. He plays this one. You just have to go there and win the rook.
But he moves the pawn away. Then I move
Well,
the elephant, and how I...
No, you move the knight. You go like this. He moves his pawn.
With the knight.
You move the
I
knight.
forgot. Yeah.
He goes like this.
But
you move the knight.
And then the elephant next, like.
Yeah. Or the pound.
Yeah.
The elephant.
I see. Yeah. Okay, I forgot about that. I can use the knight for that.
Yeah.
I only considered the elephant. I thought it doesn't work. Why should I do it? Okay, that was. Yeah, it felt like it was suspicious what he was doing.
Yeah, it was very. And then you could have done it a few moves in a row because.
Yeah.
You left it. Now you can do it.
Well, obviously, once I didn't see it, I
now
didn't
you
see
can
it.
do it. He plays this. You can still do it.
Yeah. But here I was just happy with my position generally.
Yeah.
Felt fine.
You played this.
And then I completely plundered my knight.
Now you can still do it.
Yeah.
You can yeah. So you could have done it a few times. Oh yeah, now he can take. Yeah, I saw it. He didn't. But still, you're much better because.
Yeah, but I was a bit annoyed that I only saw it after my move, and.
Because here.
Yeah. I also showed it to him after the game.
But it's still like you're gonna take his.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back. I was clear.
You still have like an elephant and 2 pound for.
Yeah, and I have the super active rook also.
Yeah, and
I wasn't too worried. I was just annoyed that I missed it.
This knight cannot really. So you there. Just go back here. And your elephant is very strong here.
Yeah. His cannon is so weak in the middle. It's like three pieces are started.
Yeah, all his pieces. I didn't understand the rook on the third rank thing.
Yeah, I think it's just a beginner and wasn't too sure where to put his pieces.
So you have a fan here. Up there.
Hi.
All right. Okay. All right. I'll reset the board. And
but one thing I wanted to mention is that the engine probably didn't tell you is that in the end I started to get worried that he might see that he can
do a big
counting and.
Yeah, that's why I thought you played the. You didn't take, but how could he force counting?
Well, he couldn't. But I moved the king back.
But even if you don't, what can he do?
Well, rook here.
Yeah, he just moved back.
And then he takes the cannon.
Oh, rook here. Oh, rook here. Rook. Here?
Yeah.
Well, if you take.
Yeah, then try. Okay, it's made already. Okay, but.
And then.
Yeah, then it still doesn't work. But I found it super annoying that at least the threat is there, so I just moved my king out of the way.
And then you can play here.
Yeah, because of the checkmate threat. But I mean, I didn't want to calculate. I just wanted to get this threat out of the way, not that I plunder it. It would have been super annoying to.
And then this.
Throw away such a position.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But the engine, of course, doesn't care about counting or.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break and we'll be back with round 3.
Okay.
Congratulations on your
Thanks.
victory.
utilisateurs qui ont changé d'adresse à la date limite des transactions.
sent you the next parents.
Okay.
Do you want me and Uwe to play on board once, or you have all new players there?
Yeah,
Otherwise
sure.
you have players that already have been there.
What's the... Okay, so it's Otto, Fabian... Yeah, you and you, good, okay.
Okay, then we'll go to board one.
Oui.
Très bien.
Oh, vous pouvez venir asseoir à côté.
Je savais pas où me mettre.
Je vais juste...
Tu es sur la première table là?
Ouais, ben là c'est la partie Sébastien contre Yui.
Mm.
Ok, je vais juste placer la partie. Ok. Donc Yui a les noirs dans cette partie. J'ai manqué les premiers coups, donc je fais juste reproduire la position. Donc comment vous parlez en français?
J'étais dans un lycée français.
Ah. Où, ici? Ici ou au Vietnam?
Vietnam aussi, ici aussi.
Ok.
À la frontière franco-allemande à Saarbrücken.
Ok.
Lycée franco-allemand.
Il y a beaucoup de Vietnamiens à Montréal.
Ah oui, au Canada.
Surtout à Montréal.
Ouais, ils aiment bien les grandes villes. Ouais. Donc toi, tu es né à Montréal.
Montréal, oui.
Ah non, c'est un grand pays, vous avez beaucoup d'immigrants. Hein? Vous avez un peu de partout.
Ouais.
Tu as rencontré les Vietnamiens qui jouent aux échecs chinois là?
Chinois? Oui.
Ouais.
Chinois. Pas coréen, non. Échec chinois.
Non, bon, non plus. J'ai fait la connaissance de l'échec coréen à travers de Wolff.
Okay, so for the game, so here, it seems that Yui with black played a strange system that looks like something out of Chanchi, where he moves his third forward. It's not really something that you can do in Jangi, and Sebastian just took the pound and now is a pound up. So
Finish?
it's not finished, I think, but
Illegal move?
but Yui is losing clearly against Sebastian right now. Okay. You can move a little bit so we can see you on the camera.
No, it's okay. I don't know.
So this is Tin.
Hello.
Okay. Is it your first Jangi tournament?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So you're a Chanchi player.
Not really. I started to play Chanchi in Vietnam.
Okay.
And then when I came to Europe, I could not find. But at that time I could not find someone who play. And then 40 years ago I started to play Go, and through Go I learned Uwe. He explained me Korean chess.
Okay.
It's so why I am interested.
Okay.
It's for your community in
Oh, it's we're broadcasting the tournament, the European tournament. Yeah. So there's a few viewers. Okay. So now, now still Sebastian with red is very good. Black doesn't really have any compensation for so he gave up a pound. So in that case, you need to be able to get something in exchange. Also, he doesn't have a knight anymore here, so his cannon doesn't have a knight anymore here, so his cannon here cannot move. So he's gonna have to do something like going there and then coming back here to activate it and be able to move it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he does. So how are you doing so far in the tournament?
Yeah, the first I could win against Uwe.
Okay.
And the second one, yes, against a strong player, I think Sebastian. Yes.
Sebastian, okay.
Yeah, in the beginning I thought I was leading, but he played very concentrated and stable, you know. And my style it's attacking everywhere, so I don't take care that much about defending. So and at the end he could turn the game. So
okay.
Yes.
Well, it can work in Jangi.
Yeah, but
it can work.
If you attack, you must be sure, yes, that your opponent has no chance. But I was thinking too fast. Yeah, but it's my first tournament, so I cannot complain. So to meet the stronger
but these are the strongest player in Europe.
Yes. So I am happy to know how strong they are.
Okay, good. Okay. Now it looks like red is winning a piece, attacking the rook. He's going to move the pawn, and then red will take the knight here, but black would be able to take back the piece by doubling down his rook, and it's actually what they are playing. So black can go there to get back his pieces, because even if red takes the rook, then black takes red rooks, and after that the cannon has no square, so it's gonna win back the last piece. So now it's getting okay. If Yue is able to see that we capture the piece, he's gonna have a okay game. At least much better than it looked only a few moves ago. So it's actually looking better. And you live here in Frankfurt? What do you live?
No, Hanover.
Hanover. Okay. How far is it from here?
300 and I don't know, 50 or.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you play the Chanchi tournaments a lot, or not?
No, it's my first one. Huh?
The Chanchi?
No,
not the Chanchi?
No.
Okay. Which one you prefer now? The Changi or the Chanchi? The Chinese?
The
Korean?
Yeah. Because it's more dynamic, yes. But and the Chinese chess I don't like. It's if you play too much defensive, it's getting often remis. Nobody can win. But here it does matter because with the 1.5 point, someone will win. So I prefer Korean chess because it's more dynamic.
So now, you didn't see how to get back the piece, but red didn't prevent it either, so we can still go there and win back the piece. Yeah, Korean chess, I like the Chinese chess. At a certain level, there's a lot of draw as well. So yeah.
So
Korean chess with no draw, it's much better. I think.
Yes, it's what I like.
Yeah, if you're an aggressive player, it's easier to
play Korean chess.
To find some like because in Chinese chess, if you're an aggressive player, there are some openings that are very solid that the opponent can play, like the side pawn opening, that are very, very solid. It's hard to be aggressive against these openings. But at okay, played this. What?
No, the elephant, it's very dynamic here. Yes. That's what I like also.
Okay, so black played this one, and then red took this pawn here.
And you, how long have you playing Korean chess?
Korean chess? It's gonna be 10 years now. 10 years, because I live in Korea for a few years. And this is when I learned to play Korean chess.
So do you know something about Go?
A little bit, not that much. I played mostly,
No, because I through Go I have also some Korean friend who play Go. So maybe you know them. So, but if you are not in the Go scene,
no.
you might not know.
It's very popular in Korea. Much more popular than Korean chess.
Yeah, yes, they have many strong players.
Yeah.
And there's a very strong professional Go player also in Germany from Korea. I know pretty well. She's living with a German guy in Hamburg.
Okay.
She came here, I don't know, about 15 years ago. And how big is the Korean chess communities in Korea?
It's not as big as so Go is the much popular game, but there is still many players playing. They have a TV on TV. There's lots of.
And do they often also class for young people after the school?
No, not like Go.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, not as big. Some, but not really not that. Because I know Go. They have schools, Baduk schools, a lot of. It's very popular, but not.
Chess.
Korean chess, not that much. No. But they do have a. There's a TV channel dedicated almost entirely to Korean chess. So they do have some popularity. Oh, he took with the. Oh, that's not fair. Now that's bad because it's going to take a few moves to go back here and get back the rook. Yeah, when I actually went on multiple times. I played some games on the TV channel in Korea. So yeah, that's
So
good. You're trying to pronounce. Yeah, they told me in Korea. Yeah, I'm a professional player there.
Yes, I have heard about this.
Yeah.
What does it mean, professional player? You are earning your money with
Not
Korean
much.
chess? Yes, because it's not well known than Go.
Yeah.
The winning price is much higher in Go.
Yeah, it's a little bit slow, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe it changed, but
yeah, my next world champion, I'm gonna try to win the next
in
world
Hamburg.
championship. Yeah, it's gonna be in Europe next.
In Hamburg. Yeah. No, in October. They told me in Hamburg. And who was?
But the level would be much lower. Than
yes. Who was second? Who was during the World Championship? Who was second? Second place.
Oh no, you mean okay, I was talking about there's one upcoming in
Okay.
yeah. Last World Championship. I won the
But who was second?
for the foreigner sections. I won.
Yes, but who was the second?
The second was a Japanese guy.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm talking about including the Korean. This is what I'm trying to win next time, including the Korean. Yeah.
Everything is possible, but
Yeah.
you must try a lot.
Yeah. I think I have chances the next
Yes,
time.
of course.
If I play a lot.
Man, no, you must be mentally strong also, yes?
Yeah.
The willing to win again.
So, how many times they have left? Okay.
So after the third round, they want to make a short break
Oh yeah?
and have lunch.
Okay.
Sebastian told me.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we should play outside. Look at.
No, it's too hot outside.
Yeah.
Really, I was outside. It's too hot.
Okay, so now the engine likes this one, cannon, because you're winning a back elephant. So you take, then red takes with his rook, and then you take the cannon with your own rook here, getting back some of the materials that you've lost. But you will just move this king here on the side instead. Yes, Sebastian is playing well. He hasn't lost yet, I think. It was his first game against you. His first game of the tournament. I don't like this move. Because of this. And then probably going to lose a pound at least. Here. Yeah. Oh, Yuri is turning it around. Played few good moves in a row, and now he's threatening to come. Either eat the pawn, attacking the cannon, attacking king. The horse, or going there or there. Yeah, it's dangerous for this. You almost have no choice but to come here with the rook and protect his pawn. Because if he doesn't do that, then he's going to be in trouble.
No, it's difficult for red.
So Yue was very resourceful, because at some point it looked like he was in trouble. But now the tables have shifted.
Are you staying in Europe after?
No, I'm leaving back on Monday. Yeah.
To Montreal.
Going back, yeah. Going back. It's a short trip.
Nice, but it's nice.
Promote Chengi. Yeah.
No, moving around and met new people.
Yeah.
I like this also. Yeah, I usually I stay in Spain.
Okay.
Yeah, but during summer I don't like, because every day.
It's very hot.
Yes, over 40. Around
So if you
40
think
degrees.
this is too hot in Spain, it must be.
Yes, I was last summer there.
Okay.
But I have time, so I could stay the whole day in the swimming pool, so it's okay, you know. But for the people who must work, it's not funny. No. At around 10 a.m. you already have the 30 degrees.
Okay.
And then after 7 or 8 p.m. I can go out. Yes, it's too hot. So I prefer to come here. But in, I don't know, September, at least October, I will go back.
Oh, okay. Where in Spain?
Spring and autumn in Madrid, and during winter in south, in Malaga.
Okay.
It's warmer there.
Yeah.
And in winter you have 20 degrees.
Yeah, I've been there once. It's very touristy, the Malaga.
Yes, no, many people from Canada. I met many. We have international groups, and I don't know, half of people are from Canada. They don't like the snow. They have 1-2 meters snow in Canada. So in
we do have a lot of snow.
yes, they told me. Where they live, they have 1-2 meters of snow. So it's why they love to be in south of Spain.
Yeah, so Yue is turning this game around. Turning this game around. Now it's Sebastian that is in trouble, I think. Oh. Okay, now that's.
Yes,
Just gave up his rook.
maybe is the best solution.
I don't think so. Now, now it's going to be hard without a rook. Then push this pawn. Yeah, now black can just take this. But he did that, he pushed the pawn. Oh yeah, he's trying to trap the knight here. But yeah, that's good for red. You play the elephant there, and then if you try to trap the knight, red moves his pawn, attack the rook, and then when you move the rook, he takes the cannon with his knight. So yeah, that's not too bad. So these are the only moves. Either you move the pawn in any order, moving the pawn and the elephant, or the other way around, but if you don't do that, then you're in trouble. And he didn't. He pushes knight here, and you would just do it.
Chess on the left.
Yeah, you could just take it and then. Oh yeah, he did.
Oh, chess.
He just took finally.
Yeah, okay.
So now, just simplifies everything. At the end.
No, for that it's difficult to.
Yeah, he's missing a rook. So if we're counting points, so the pounds, so red has 2 pounds more, a 9, so that's 4, 5, 9, and a cannon, so that's 16, and then black has a rook, that's 13, and 2 elephant, so that's 19 to 14. So black is up by 3.5 at the moment. So that's he did this first. So this one. Oh, he should have taken, but he moved here, and then red plays here. Oh. So red is coming back here. Like you see the 2 cannons that the king is in some trouble. So lots of back and forth in this game. Oh, is he defending? Oh, he was able to push the pawn. Very dangerous for black here, because he could have done rook here, and
I have to make a 5 minutes snip.
Yeah, go ahead. See you later.
No,
There.
you know, maybe
Okay.
somewhere. Just close the eye. Yeah, tell me when it's game over.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Your red should bring it through at some point and attack the cannon. What happened? The game just stopped. Okay, I'll go get them to try to see. Oh, it finished. So you were completely winning.
Yes, yes. I think I was completely winning when I did
Then
this stupid
completely
stuff.
losing.
Yes, yes.
And
Completely losing as well.
And then you came back and winning at the end. Okay, so I'm here with Sebastian.
Yeah.
So at the end, what happened is that
I think he should not have put the elephant forward, right?
he lost on time, Yui. But so we can move back a little. But at the end, it's over. Like when you got your attack, by this point it's over. But yeah, here you made it. You can just take the pound.
What? No, he can't because his horse is not here. It's here. It's here. You must
So
move.
So it's like this.
Yeah. He took. Horse moves back.
Yeah. Then he moved this.
No, he did not. There was one move in between. I don't even remember right what it was, but there was one more move and the horse went back to H8, to G8. Yeah. He only moved back after I attacked it with a horse.
Ah, okay.
So that was one.
Okay, so here you move this one. This.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what he did in between, right?
Okay.
So I moved the horse there. He might have pushed his own pawn.
Well, I'm gonna see what the moves that were played and see if we can find. So that's what I am.
Yes. But the horse is already
You move here.
on G8.
Oh, you might have pushed this pawn. Okay. So then that means is all right. So the game.
So.
All right. So here he pushed here. Okay.
He might have pushed the other one.
Yeah.
But
I think. Oh yeah.
he might have. because that would at least be an attack on the horse, right?
Okay, yeah.
So that would make some sense.
Alright, this.
Yes. And now he moves
Okay.
again back. And now I put the pawn over.
Yeah, it makes more sense. And yeah, I couldn't. Okay. And now it's good for you.
Attack the horse. And give a check.
Okay, okay. Then he brought this one.
Yes, yes, it was like this.
Okay. Then you put this. Yeah, it's very, very good for you here.
Yes, and when he put his elephant over to attack
Now
the
you
cannon,
put this one.
he played this one and I moved my pawn over.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's pretty much finished here.
Yes. So it's not too bad that he ran out of time here.
Because you're winning. But earlier, so...
Yes, yes, when I overloaded this area here completely,
Yeah, you
it
got...
was very bad.
It was very, very bad. And this... Yeah, you could just... Doesn't need to take this one, you can just play here.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then you're...
But I thought I'm quite behind now, so I have to try something.
Yeah. And...
Because I didn't see any way other than...
no, yeah, you have this one. Either this or the pound. Because if he attacks, then you attack his rook.
Ah, yes.
And then you take the cannon with your
Ah,
knife.
nice, nice. I did not see that.
And also it prevents him from taking your...
Yes, yes, I thought before that he cannot really take it that well, because if he takes the elephant here, I move this one, but I moved that one out, so that was gone.
So yeah, so that was the way
Yeah,
to...
but was the start correct? I mean, he did this weird push with G-pawn.
That one?
At the start, like the opening.
Oh.
That was very weird.
Oh yeah. I don't think I have the right order because I started a few moves after,
Yes,
but
I
yeah,
did the
you
right
started with this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which is
And I just...
in Chanchi it works, but in Jangi it's not really something that you can do. All right.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. All right, so I'm gonna put it on break, and then we'll be back with the fourth round. Oh yeah, there's a